What if you found yourself trapped in a terrifying, inescapable nightmare? These top 10 trapped horror movies plunge you into heart-pounding situations where survival is the only option. Get ready for an intense ride as you witness fear, desperation, and mind-bending twists in each claustrophobic, deadly scenario. So our number 10 is Frozen, 2010. At Mount Holliston, snowboarders Dan Walker, his girlfriend Parker O'Neill, and his best friend Joe Lynch can't afford lift tickets. Parker bribes Jason, a lift operator, with $100 to let them take one last ride before the system shuts down. However, when Jason is distracted by a problem, his colleague misinterprets his instructions and stops the lift. The trio is stranded on the chairlift near the top of the mountain. As the resort lights go out, they must decide, stay on the lift or risk freezing to death in the cold. Number 9, Cloverfield Lane. After fleeing a dead-end relationship and her hometown of New Orleans, young designer Michelle's car is struck by a truck. She wakes up to find herself handcuffed to a cinder block wall in Howard's underground bunker. The grizzled survivalist tells Michelle that he saved her not only from the crash, but also from an unknown airborne toxin that has made the air unbreathable and the earth uninhabitable. Is Howard telling the truth, or is this dangerous threat just a cover for something far more sinister? Number 8, Triangle. In an effort to unwind, waitress and single mother Jess joins her friends on a sailboat trip. But things take a terrifying turn when a violent storm hits, and their luxurious yacht is overturned by a massive wave. Stranded in the vast ocean, Jess and the other survivors find an abandoned cruise ship and board it, only to become trapped in its maze-like corridors. As Jess begins to experience eerie bouts of déjà vu, it becomes clear that they are being hunted by an unseen force. Can they escape this nightmarish pursuit? Number 7, Barbarian. On a cold, rainy night in Brightmoor, Detroit, Tess drives into a dimly lit, unfamiliar neighborhood and parks outside her Airbnb on 476 Barbary Street. Exhausted and eager to rest for her busy day ahead, Tess soon learns that the house has been double booked. As the strange Keith tries to smooth things over and fix the mix-up, Tess quickly realizes that the darkness hiding around her holds far more danger than she could have ever imagined. Number 6, Snowpiercer. In 2031, 17 years after 79 countries used the coolant CW7 to combat global warming, Earth was plunged into a deep freeze, wiping out humanity. A small group of survivors now live aboard Wilford's revolutionary train, built in 2014 and constantly moving around the globe. The train is divided into 3 classes: the privileged 1% at the front, the workers in the middle, and the oppressed tail people at the back. Led by Curtis, a tail person, a revolution is brewing. Curtis, along with allies, seeks to take control of the train's engine, believing it's the only way to end the oppressive rule of Wilford and his dictatorial system. Can they succeed? Number 5, Maze Runner. Thomas, a teenager, wakes up in a glade at the heart of a massive labyrinth, with no memory of his past. Like the others before him, he has no idea how he ended up there. Quickly integrating into the group, Thomas shows a unique approach that earns him a spot as a runner, one of the individuals who explore the constantly shifting maze in search of an escape. With the help of Teresa, the only female in the group, Thomas believes he knows a way out and tries to convince everyone to follow his plan. Will they find freedom? Number 4, Crawl. Against all reason, competitive swimmer Haley drives straight into a raging Category 5 hurricane heading toward her hometown in Florida. Her goal is to check on her estranged father, Dave, but what awaits her is a town overrun by alligators. Trapped in the flooded crawl space of their house, father and daughter must confront an unexpected and relentless threat: 2 massive alligators stalking them through the water. As they struggle to breathe in the tight, claustrophobic space, only their determination to survive can give them a chance against the deadly creatures. Can they escape before becoming the predator's next meal? Number 3, Phone Booth. Stu Shepard is a quick-talking, wise-cracking publicist in New York City, known for using his charm, connections, and charisma to get out of sticky situations. His biggest lie is to his wife, Kelly, whom he's cheating on with his girlfriend, Pam. When Stu answers a call in a phone booth, thinking it's Pam, he instead finds himself speaking with a dangerous and clever psychopath armed with a sniper rifle. Realizing it's not a joke, Stu is forced into a deadly game of wits and manipulation. As the New York City police arrive, demanding he leave the booth, Stu faces a terrifying dilemma. If he hangs up or steps out, he'll be killed. Number 2. Buried. Paul Conroy, an American truck driver working in Iraq for CRT, is the last truck in a convoy attacked by unknown forces. After being knocked unconscious, he wakes up bound and gagged inside a handmade wooden coffin. Inside, he finds a lighter, a pen, and a smartphone with a 60% battery set to Arabic. His captors demand a $5 million ransom by 9 p.m. Desperate, Paul uses the phone to contact anyone for help, including his wife, the U.S. State Department, and CRT. As time ticks away, he faces threats from both his captors and the coffin, while struggling to survive. Number 1. Platform. In a dystopian future with scarce resources, people volunteer to enter the Hole, a vertical underground prison, for social status. Goring, hoping for a promotion, wakes up on level 48, where he learns the system. Each level is a cell with a platform delivering food from the surface. Prisoners are restricted from hoarding food or face extreme temperatures. After a month, Goring and his partner Trimagasai find themselves on level 171, discovering the brutal hierarchy. Upper levels get more food, middle levels fight for scraps, and lower levels turn into violent, starving killers. As Goring descends through the levels, he loses his sanity, but with new allies, devises a plan to escape. So, which of these terrifying trapped horror movies left you gasping for air? From psychological terror to physical survival, each film takes you on a relentless journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-chilling content, and share your favorite trapped horror movie in the comments below.